Hi everyone, welcome back to Acres of Clay. Before I start today's video, I want to address something about last week's video. Last week I talked about myself rambling on in the videos and then how long the video was. The video was over 30 minutes long and I was thinking it's going to be way too long, nobody's going to watch it, but quite opposite. I was completely overwhelmed by the response that most of you left in the comments below, saying that you didn't think I rambled, which I do ramble. I cut a lot of it out. I don't think you know how much I leave out, but I do ramble sometimes. I do try to give you the most information though that I can. And a lot of you like watching videos that are 30 plus minutes long, which surprises me because the attention span nowadays is definitely not that long. So thank you for leaving all those comments saying that you do like longer videos and you don't think I'm rambling. You guys blessed me and encouraged me so much. And I also wanted to say that if you guys have questions for myself, about the farm, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, because I'm thinking about doing a question answer video, maybe like a video in midweek or something. And I was thinking about doing a question answer. I haven't done one of those in quite a while. So if you have questions about our farm, about our family, or even our faith, whatever you have a question about, leave it in the comments below. If I get enough questions, then I'll make a video and I'll answer those in the video, not in the comment section. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. If you are new to my channel, I'm Rhonda. I welcome you here. My husband Kevin and I, we own and operate a dairy farm here in West Michigan. And if you like videos about farming and farm life, consider subscribing. Also, I have a bug on me. Also, if everyone would click the thumbs up button, that's the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It shows me that you like these videos. Well, it's officially fall, y'all. I don't really talk Southern, but I really like the word y'all, and I like listening to people that have that Southern draw. Actually, I like listening to anybody that has any type of accent. I don't believe we have an accent. If you think we do, I don't really think we do. I have a sweatshirt on today because this morning it was 50 degrees, which is chilly, but it's starting to warm up now. Yesterday was our daughter Mackenzie's birthday, so she turned 22. We had the family over for supper last night. I made oven fried chicken and roasted vegetables and a salad, and I made a different cake, a brand new recipe. It was a pumpkin spice cake, and then I made it's a poke cake, so I poke a bunch of holes in it after it's cooled, and then I made a pumpkin spice pudding, and I poured that over it, stuck it in the refrigerator to cool and thicken, and then I made a whipped topping for the top of it, and drizzled some caramel on the top, and it was so good. I really liked it. So that's what I made for her birthday. Next Sunday, you're watching this on the 20th. What day is today that you're watching this? You're watching this on the 29th? Maybe? And my birthday's on the 6th. So next Sunday, it's my birthday. So lots going on. I wonder what Kevin has planned. He hasn't told me anything, but he keeps bringing up that it's my birthday soon. So we wait and see. Anyway, on to today's video. Today we're going to be, well, we've already started, but we're going to continue our harvest of earlage. Last week, as you saw last week, we did haylage. And it's been so dry here in Michigan that a lot of our corn has dried up. So hopefully the corn isn't too dry for earlage and there's still some moisture in it. We may have to, if one field is too dry, we may go from a wetter field to a drier field. That way it's in the pile, it's packed in by layers of wetness. That probably makes no sense to you guys. It does in my brain, but I don't know about that. But So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be driving truck, obviously, and I think Ethan's running the harvester today. So so we're gonna work at that. We've got a lot of corn to harvest yet because we only chopped a little bit of our corn, so we've got a lot to do yet. So all right, I've talked long enough. Let's get on with the video. So one thing Sanders has been working on is cover crop planting. So he's planting rye, and the rye seed that we harvested this summer is in this wagon, and he's transferring it to the grinder, which will then transfer it into the grain drill. Just works best that way because you can take the auger and auger it right into the drill. You don't have to do it by hand. So are you excited about planting? Why? You want to drive truck? Oh. Oh, it's an easy job. Planting. So now they're filling the drill with the rye seed. This is just rye seed. It's not cleaned or anything. Let's see if I get dusty. Acres. So this
depends on what rate you got it at.
Oh.
Right now we're doing 11 per fill.
11 acres per fill.
This is going for seed rye.
This is what we'll harvest with the combine next year for seed. What he plants today.
So there's all our seed rye is planted at like 4.5 bushels an acre, but what we chop for the cows, that's planted at 6.5 bushels. So there's different rates that we do.
Ethan's getting the chopper ready. Sounds like he's about ready.
Yep, ready to go back to work. Enter the full plant. Then you can go back to driving truck.
Usually we plant it, then we pack it. Sydney's packing right now what was planted earlier. I think Ethan's ready to go. So I'm gonna get my truck ready. I probably should fuel up. Sydney's back from packing. Fancy. Miss Mabel. So what we're doing is Ethan and I came each with the semi truck. So he brought one and I brought one, and we're just filling both of these and then we were going to take them back. But Kevin came with the straight truck, so I think he's going to be just driving. He's just going to be hauling back and forth from farm to field. and that's because it takes such a long time to get a load. I'm in, I don't know if you can see that, but I have the Artex behind me, and this probably takes a half hour to 45 minutes to fill with earlage, because you're just harvesting the grain, so it takes a lot longer to get a load. So Kevin is packing the pile, and then he is also delivering trucks back and forth. That way I can just stay in the field and just transfer from one truck to the next. So it's working out. It's been, I forgot, I drove right through a wet hole, and now I'm stuck. Be good. Just a little sticky there. I should have known better. It was all my fault. Ah. What is that?
Wild cucumber.
What? Oh, cucumber.
Yep, I never had them here before until this year.
Is it edible?
I don't know, eat it, find out.
Tastes like ew. Tastes like a velvet leaf.
That's a cucumber. Wild cucumber.
I know, it looks like a cucumber. That's so weird. Yeah. Alright, Kevin's gonna take that truck. Because it's almost full. I sure hope he can get out. It's soft. Oh, yeah. That's good. Yep. It's a waterway right here. That truck's almost full. Kevin's gonna do the last round, and then I'm switching out trucks, and I'll keep going. Let's see here. I had a bag of carrots for a snack, and That's all that Kevin left me. He ate most of them. Goodness. Look how dusty it is. That's crazy. Well, I got my last load. This, woo, it's bouncy. Kevin, you can see him right there. He came with the next truck, but there's only 4 more rows to harvest, and this field is done. This field is gonna go to Belanza clover, and so that's why Kevin wanted to get this field done today, so that we can probably plant the clover tomorrow. I think we'll wait and see, but I don't know if he's gonna work these. I don't know if he's gonna no-till it in the corn stalks or if he's gonna work this ground. That I don't know. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, this went pretty good this afternoon. Everything worked properly, so that's always good. And I'm gonna take this home. It's supper time, so I'm gonna take it home and then I gotta make supper. So we'll pick up the video a little later. I don't know if I will tonight yet or if I'll video more tomorrow. I guess we'll find out soon enough. We have puddles. Today we were pouring concrete, but thankfully it's inside the new shop. The concrete truck's already here. I'm running behind. So I'm gonna help these guys. Bringing the cream to the top. Ethan's running the bull float.
Leveling her up.
Getting it nice and smooth. That's about a 9-yard load right here.
Yeah.
So a few more days when this dries, we'll get up another.
Do another section.
Do another section. Sydney's been working on insulation. We found a really good deal on some batted insulation. So he's been putting that in the wall. We compared prices a little bit. A lot of you suggested to use the foam spray, and we realized that was going to be extremely expensive, and it wasn't much different. And the R value wasn't much different, so we decided to go with the fiberglass, and he's stapling it up in place. And then we'll put we'll put sheet steel on the inside walls as well. And he has gone along all the cracks and crevices and sprayed foam insulation in those crevices, but like along the sill he did. Even though we have sill sealer on, the steel and everything didn't make it quite perfect. Let me show you. Now you can see right here he put some foam insulation just so no breeze can come up through that steel.
Yeah, because we have rat guard on the other side.
Oh yeah, the rat guard.
But yeah, it's just to keep it from the breeze coming up.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's
looking good.
Yeah, it's looking real good, and the guys are excited to be able to start using it one of these days.
One of these days.
Yeah. Everyone, I'm back in the field that we just harvested the corn off of. This afternoon, the guys were working at working the corn stalks in and leveling it and all that. So they were working in the field. Sanders had one tractor. Ethan had another tractor. It sounds like things weren't going as Kevin had hoped for. The corn stalks weren't like disking under like he had wanted them to. So it's been a challenging day for Kevin. Not everything has gone as planned. He had plans of getting this planted to Bonanza, but that didn't happen. I also planned on starting another field for chopping earlage, and that didn't go as planned either. We did chop a little bit, but then they had issues with the chopper. I wasn't home. I'm working on a catering this weekend, so I'm busy with that. So this is the first time I'm picking up the camera. So I'm gonna hop in the Challenger tractor with Kevin, and hopefully he describes to you what he's doing and all of his challenges. So here we go. He's coming to get me.
So we're experimenting. That's the big experiment.
Why?
Well, so we got an offset disc, and we are wondering how well it turns corn stalks under. So we got a small field here that we offset disc.
So was that what Sanders was doing?
Now Sanders today was offset discing this piece.
I have a little bit of footage because he brought the camera with him in the tractor, because I told him to take some footage for me, and so he did, and he said it's like 30 seconds long, so I'll put that right here.
So that's still some.
It is some.
Having a party out in the field. Got everybody out here. I'm running the disc, doing some disking. Ethan's in the Challenger running with the real disc. And Dad's seeing how level it gets, as far as I know. So, yippee.
So that's what he did.
Yeah. So we're just wondering how well an offset disc will turn under corn stalks. This was really good corn. So that's what we're...
So how well did it do, in your opinion?
I think it could have done better. I thought it would have done better than what it did.
Oh. So then what did Ethan, what was he doing?
What about Ethan?
He was in the Challenger during Sanders' video also.
Oh, we brought the real disc over because many of you know that we bought a McFarland real disc, and I'm just wondering how well it grinds corn stalks up. So that's what we're doing right now. Just kind of doing a small field. We're going to plant it to a cover crop yet. It depends on how well it gets worked up. I'd really like to put it to clover, but if it seems like it's leaving a lot of trash on top yet. So, and with clover, you got to have good seed to soil contact. So we're going to maybe hit it. I've been over it once. And we might be hitting it another time again just to see how, just
See if you can put the trash under a little more, or
yeah.
what?
And then we might try with the no-till drill. We might try it and see how well the seed gets actually into the ground, even though there's some trash on top. So it's kind of.
Well, won't the trash kind of hide the seed and?
Well, you got to get it as long as it gets through the trash into the ground.
Oh, because there's so much trash.
Yeah, this is really good corn, and
There's a lot of trash.
a lot of trash.
Here's what it looks like.
And we're actually running crossways, not at a 45 with high distance, so first pass over is a little bit rough. This is actually doing a very good job of smoothing it out. I am.
Yeah, I can see that where you were, it looks a lot smoother than where you haven't been yet. Over here, it's quite rough.
Yeah,
So the first pass is kind of rough.
yeah, we're running at 6 miles an hour.
You're at 6 miles an hour?
Yeah, and then first pass over, I put the McFarland all the way down and take it a little slower, and then I'll, when I hit it the second time, which I've done a little bit already, then I'll lighten up and speed up a lot. So.
I see.
But yeah, so.
Do you always experiment?
Yeah, I'm kind of experimenting.
So did you have a frustrating day?
Why is that?
Because you said that a lot of things weren't going as you thought they were going to go.
Well, I was hoping the disc would cut it up better, so it's not frustrating. It's just realizing that it may not work as well as what I had hoped.
I see.
And we had a couple breakdowns too, but that's just on what it was is on the corn head. The New Holland 6-row head that we run on the chopper for earlage, that we had a chain jump off and bend the shaft. So we thought we had it fixed, but we didn't. So that's been kind of, so we gotta basically put in a new shaft and redo that. So that's some time consuming stuff. When the weather's nice, you like to be getting stuff done.
Yeah.
So, but we're getting this done.
Yep.
Not a lot of fall color yet. So you guys can leave in the comments if you're getting much fall color. Or really, I mean, we're almost the 1st of October and really haven't seen a whole lot of change. Where I thought this year it would be a little earlier because we were seeing some trees turn because of the
The heat and the dry. Well, we were seeing some.
But that must have been the heat and the dry and all it was doing.
Yeah. But we did get some rain this week, so we're thankful for that. So there's moisture in the soil now. And I think, what did we get? About an inch and a half of rain?
Yeah, I think we had about an inch and 4/10, 3/10, something like that. Depends where you're at. Right in our area.
Well, it's a nice soaking.
Nice rain, and it's pretty well. I mean, if this hadn't been rained on, this would be really dusty.
Yeah.
But we're not throwing any dust.
No. And it sounds like we're going to be getting some rain this weekend from a hurricane that's heading up our way. So we'll see if that brings us more rain.
Hurricane Helena?
Something like that.
Something like that.
So then if you you can't or you don't think the balanza will be good in this field, what will you plant instead?
Oh, we'll put rye in. Rye seems to come up no matter what. I mean, rye is a really good cover crop. Balanza clover has such a small seed to it. It's like 500,000 little seeds per pound. And it's so small, it's smaller than an alfalfa seed, because most of you people know what an alfalfa seed looks like. So it's even half the size of that, yeah. But some guys do broadcast balanza, and it comes up all right. Where, yeah, I guess, because what we would do is we would come in and drill it. We'd drill it at a 1/4 inch deep and then come through and pack it. And, maybe it will come up all right. I just was hoping that the disc would grind the stalks up better than what it's doing. Yeah.
You can see it does a really good job at leveling it off, but you can also see that there's a lot of trash in the field, and I think he just was hoping that that offset disc would have tore up the trash a little bit better than it did. So we just wait and see what his idea is about planting clover versus rye in it. I know we planned on doing clover because we bought the seed for it for this field, but sometimes you have to make changes. We do have enough rye seed left over, so that won't be an issue if we need to plant rye into it. We do like to cover our crops with a cover crop in the winter months. Always having something growing or some type of cover that we can plow under or even harvest in the spring. So the clover we would have probably harvested, but he definitely wanted the clover in here because it helps with nitrogen and it puts nitrogen in the soil, and well, you know how that is. I think I'm going to end the video here, and we'll let you know on another video whether this was planted to balanza clover or to rye. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. We will see you in the next video. Take care. Alright, so I'm not ending the video just yet. I wanted to show you the sunset. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera very well, but it's super pretty. As I drive home, this is what I'm seeing.